What's up, everybody? Welcome to an all-new episode of the Super Cool Nerd Show. Thank y'all for joining us out there in the Super Cool Nerd Nation for another week of news, nerds, and thank you anybody for not doing anything particularly stupid, well, except for one person, on April 1st. Guys.
You're looking at me, it feels pointed.
No, I'm just saying, just people.
What did I do?
A friend of mine once said about April Fool's Day, it's like open mic night at a comedy club. Everyone's rushing to show how unfunny they are.
That's true.
But, you know, there were a couple of good ones yesterday, and we're going to briefly talk about that. Anyway, guys, I am Jason the X. Over here, there's Cass.
My name is Cass.
Over there, there's Kat. There's Kat over there.
Huh?
And over there, the number one My Chemical Romance fan, it is Cora.
The number one.
I really hate that YouTube did that to me.
Amazing.
The absolute
I
best.
listened to a single album for 2 weeks straight, and now I'm one of the biggest My Chemical Romance fans ever.
Wait,
but
you
if
listened to an album for 2 weeks straight. That's a lot. That's a long time.
That is a lot.
No, that's just being called mentally ill.
Yeah.
Because remember, for 3 months straight, I listened to the entire discography of Sleep Token straight. That's 5 albums, just
That's also
straight.
mental illness, yeah.
And I didn't get you're the biggest Sleep Token fan. These were all from their official pages, or from the official page for Sleep Token. The MCR one was not even from their page. I don't understand.
Listening to the Black Parade for several weeks straight is the way I thought everyone experienced the Black Parade.
I
Like-
mean,
That is how
I
yes, that's how I
experienced
experienced
it
it.
being trapped in Mia's car on 635,
I have no idea what this
where I
is
had
you're
no
talking
way
about.
to escape,
an
and
album.
therefore
Black
she
Parade
decided that's when
by
I was
My
going to
Chemical Romance?
listen to the Black Parade.
I saw with Doc in the chat, among other people, I saw My Chemical Romance the summer before Black Parade came out. And they sang a song that is on Black Parade, but the lyrics were different. And I loved the lyrics that they sang that night, and I'm always mad.
I'm very curious which song was it.
It was Disenchanted.
Yeah. Which is a good song.
Yeah.
Well, I do love
It's a good
Disenchanted.
song.
It's a good album. You should listen to it.
We should.
I was actually using this opportunity to make sure the audio sounded great and everything. But
Hey, whatever.
it does sound pretty good this week, much better than when we literally got wires crossed last week. So.
God, yeah. We made sure nothing is touching this week.
Yeah.
I did some extensive testing.
That's
so
Cass every
I
week,
think
am
we
I
should
right?
be good now.
Nothing is touching. No touching.
No.
No touching.
No touching.
Anyway, like I said, yesterday was April Fool's Day, but unfortunately the reality that we live in is possibly the worst. So April Fool's Day to me yesterday was officially canceled, but there were some decent jokes out there. We thought we maybe mention our favorite ones that we saw. Cora, do you want to start off with them?
I do. There was this, it was a woman, she was very visibly about to pop out a baby, kind of pregnant, and she's like, my husband's been in the bathroom for so long, I'm gonna make him think I already gave birth. And she had a fake baby in her arms. Like, they were at home. It looked like it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. Maybe she'd already gone into labor. I don't know the circumstance for this. But she's sitting there holding a fake baby, pretending that it's her baby. He comes out of the bathroom and she goes, "Oh, hey, here, hold the baby. I have to go take a pee." And he just, without hesitation, is like, "All right," and is just holding this baby, rocking it, doing like the do thing.
That is diabolical.
And
That's
then,
amazing.
And then his brain woke up enough, and he just drops this baby doll. And
That is nasty, egregious work right there. As they
It's
say.
Fantastic.
it was funny in a wholesome way, because it's like, oh, he's so ready. He's already in dad mode. This is perfect. But also, this is really good.
My goodness.
I love it.
I don't when it comes to pregnancy and stuff on April Fool's Day, I get really tense about it. This is one of those no, this is fine. This is funny.
Okay,
When you
that's
take
a-
your
that was a good
annual
one.
April Fool's Day pregnancy test and you get really tense, is that what you're
It's the
saying?
same thing
yeah.
universe is giving you a
it's
Virgin
pranking
Mary
you
situation.
by making you pregnant.
Well, so I don't like that as a prank. Oh, I'm pregnant, ha. because
Oh,
of many
yeah.
reasons.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh,
not
I was
cool.
thinking the universe was pranking you on April Fool's
Oh,
by
no,
making you
no.
pregnant, and I just
Oh, no,
lost.
if-
I think I lost the entire plot very quickly. I
Oh,
apologize.
fun fact, if you take a pregnancy
still
test for shits and giggles knowing that you haven't had sex in many years, and it shows up that you're pregnant, you might have cancer and you should go to the doctor.
Is it HGH thing?
Yeah, it's something about...
This is not a fun topic.
Let's keep this
Let's keep going.
Aren't all babies cancer a little bit?
back to kind of. Back to funny stuff. Kat, did you get a good one that you saw this weekend?
So,
Yesterday, sorry.
Risk of Rain 2 is like in development. That's a thing. We don't know very much about it, but they put out a trailer that said, "We're just putting out rain." We took all the bad guys out, all the good guys out, all the plot out.
Only rain.
Too much rain, it will crash your system. But like we figured, like who wants an additional risk of rain? Just rain. That's what we're doing this year.
good.
It's a
That's
little
good.
trailer and
Okay.
everything, and there was a bunch of video game trailers that were pretty funny.
I think the one that got me yesterday as an action figure, currently the Deadpool and Wolverine wave is coming out, and there's like, the battle suit Wolverine and brown suit Wolverine. But Dan Yoon, one of the design guys from Marvel Legends, drops on April 1st. Oh, we've got a new figure coming out. It's the full shirtless Wolverine from the final scene of Deadpool and Wolverine. And this goes live today, guys, and up for pre-order. Everybody's like, very funny, very funny. Sure it does. And sure enough, we got pre-order warnings at about 11. Yeah, okay. I'm going to click this link, and you go to link, and it was an actual pre-order on
It's
Target.
pretty funny.
And
I'm gonna go ahead and put that picture up. 'cause
yeah,
it's
and
good.
that was the image they used to announce the the final scene of Deadpool and Wolverine, and everybody thought this was just one big prank. And it literally went up for pre-order. And I clicked the link like, it's going to be like a Rickroll or something. Oh no, it's asking for money. Okay, yeah, okay, pre-order. So, and he was basically like, yeah, who's laughing now? Like, all right, you got us. That was a good one.
I heard Pokemon Go did a similar kind of thing, but I
Yeah.
hadn't confirmed it.
Target exclusive, y'all, available in July.
They did something in Pokemon Go, and I think they did something in Pokopia as well.
Yeah, like there's the Pokemon that's wearing the Pikachu like
Mimikyu.
yeah, and he's like unmasked now, I think, but like that really happening is what I heard. Read.
You can't trust anybody on April 1st. What about you, Cass?
I didn't see any. Well, I think you wanted to bring up one of the ones that I saw, which was the Firefly one. The Firefly one's the one that got me. Is that?
Okay, no, you
Is
can
that
go ahead and
weird?
take it.
They. Ron Glass, unfortunately, has passed since Firefly came out, and with the new animated season, they announced that Nick Cage would be replacing him as Shepard Book.
Weird.
And that just, like, my heart stopped for a couple of seconds, and then I remembered what day it was. That one was amazing. I don't think anyone will ever top
Last
Rick and
year's.
Morty
Oh.
straight up dropping a full episode. Like, I was at Expo, whatever it was, and I saw the notification, the new Rick and Morty episode. I was like, okay, and then it was there. It was actually there. I don't think anyone will ever top that for me.
My favorite one of all time was last year when they announced that Chris Pratt had been cast as Kratos for the God of War series.
You showed that one to me, and like I couldn't.
You
I
were
didn't
like-
think of the day, and like I started panicking.
The anger hits you too
So
quickly. to
funny.
think
It
about
did,
this
it
might
did,
be-
yeah.
This might not be real.
No
so.
logic, just anger.
One of my favorites, like from years past, back when I played World of Warcraft, back in the dark times.
Yes.
On April Fool's Day, they changed every single character's race into a troll character.
Oh, yeah, I
the
remember that
the
one,
troll
actually.
race. And so you couldn't tell who was Horde or Alliance, and you just had a free-for-all for a day. It was really fun, and some people were mad about it. I'm like, I mean, my character was already neutral, so mine changed.
You're
So,
like, friends!
yeah, I got really
Rip to
excited.
y'all, but I'm different.
Yeah, I like them, but I thought it was really funny, and it was a good joke.
I read some of the things because Overwatch has an annual tradition. They do googly eyes as part of it, and they've done that. They did a few different things. One of the things is when Cassidy says hello, he finger guns. that shoots now. So if you just spam hello, it has no relay. Just keeps.
That's
Uh,
so
far as jets, I think don't work, but her concussion blast does, which is like the thing that gets you up in the air for the most part. So you can just be like Hulk bounding across maps
Yeah.
and stuff.
Just farting out.
I
Like
think
the
ball
Olaf from the Lost
speed
Vikings.
is doubled under certain circumstances.
I like that.
Stuff like that.
Well, also, I got a new friendship bracelet. I can finally retire this one.
I mean,
there-
April Fool's.
There was a late April Fool's joke from Scott Cawthon, the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's,
Yeah.
which did make everyone think that this was a real thing that was happening, which was a post on his Facebook and other socials stating that he was ending the Five Nights at Freddy's series, that the current projects that were in production would continue, but once they were done, he was going to move on with his life, he was going to stop here. And this was posted today, so everyone thought this was real. And he was like, I want to share this picture of the promotional material, and then it was a joke image. I'm like, that just said Happy Late April Fool's. I'm like, you I think he waited on purpose. I think he did. I mean, I would have been like, I was just like, you know what, maybe he's right. I respect his decision. I'm excited for the movie and then all that. Like you.
Nice.
Yeah.
I appreciate this cat has just become part of the set now.
Oh, yeah, of course.
She's just having a good
Just
time.
comes up here to nap and just be in the shot now.
It's funny, like that cat doesn't even belong to anybody here. We don't know.
Actually, it's not. Before I got the windows replaced,
Yeah,
the back bedroom did not have a screen on there.
yeah.
And it was open, and I was out here playing video games in the living room, and a random cat walks down the hallway and looks at me and just like stops, like. And I literally asked this cat, "Who the fuck are you?"
There's a
And
subreddit
what
called
did the cat say?
It ran
Not
off
My
and ran
Cat.
back.
It's just like, this is my apartment.
But
Like,
the back window did not have a screen. I guess that was the only way they came in. Just rolled up in the house like, oh, hey,
Oh.
what's going on?
We had a cat in our neighborhood like that named Cash. He had a little collar that said his name and everything. He kept trying to get in our house because if he came in the house, he would get more petting.
That is true.
I
I found that.
We had a very unfriendly cat at the time. Sorry, that my brain had to.
Continue.
My brain had to short circuit there. He was not allowed in the house.
Yeah, fair.
He was very sweet.
what? You want me to pet her?
No,
Not until she's out of the house.
That's
or
a different.
something.
That's a different channel. Anyway, all right.
Okay.
It's the After
We got
Dark
this
show.
all out. Let's go ahead and kick this thing off with some super cool nerd news.
Oh wait, hold on. I wasn't actually ready
Oopsie.
She wasn't actually ready,
Oopsie.
Okay.
so we're not ready to kick this thing off.
Can you say it again? Can you say it again?
All right,
No.
so let's go ahead and kick this thing off with some.
All right, sorry. You're good. You're good.
No, I get to not be ready too.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
No, so God of War, my one true love. So, as some of you already know, they're remastering the first two Gods of War with T.C. Carson, the original voice of Kratos. And he was at, I think, Orlando MegaCon this weekend, just dropping truth bombs and stuff. He can't say anything about when it's remastered, but apparently Sony kind of like sidled back up to him and was like, so, you know how we cast Christopher Judge and we love him. We should have like kept you too, though, because like we need you. And he's like, so I guess I did that good a job? Do you think I did that good a job? So that is in process. We don't have a date for it, but some other trivia's come out, like the reason that Kratos is actually that white color is because when his designs were being done, he just wasn't inked yet. Somebody saw it and was like, we need a story reason for that.
Oh, God.
That's a dope silhouette. We need it. We need it. Mostly I just wanted to talk about the fact that they're remastering the first 2 for sure, and maybe 3, and that he's like re-recording. He and Christopher Judge have both come out and been like, we're buddies. Like,
Yeah.
anything you've heard is just not true. I also have a list of demands. I need the harpy glitch to still exist.
What?
Like, you have to put it back in. It's an infinite orb glitch.
No, and you want them to put a game-breaking glitch back in there.
It didn't break the game.
Yes, it did. Like, you can say that you want it, but it did break the game.
Yeah, it totally broke the game. Unlimited.
And the infinite,
yeah.
Yes, but at that point you were like pretty close to max things that you could do with orbs anyway. Like you can't get to that cliff before then. No? Anyway. So I need that to happen.
No.
I need certain mini games to still exist. I need them to
Oh, the
just
fuck game?
they can't take the sexism out because you can't
No,
do
you can't.
it.
No,
It's
I
like
with you.
it needs
I need the
that.
I need the banging game.
And at least like
I don't know if you know what
No.
we're talking about.
No, I don't. I've never
Okay,
played God of
beginning
War.
of God of War 2, there's a game where
a
you
mini game.
a mini game where you have 2 women in a bed, and you enter into the mini game. And the way that God of War QuickTime events is, you do like this or hit a button on the controller, and basically if you do that correctly, then you hear the women go, and then you get some orbs, and a little pot that's in frame falls off the table. It wobbles if you do the things correctly, and then you get orbs.
Okay, but like
Oh, like 3.
first of all,
Like, not enough.
teaching people that
Worth
like gentle circular motions
Yeah,
is
it's-
not all
especially 'cause
a
you're
bad
doing
thing.
this on a pad that's kind of like a button, and you go like this, and you go like this, and you go
And
like
also
this.
that it takes some time and you have to keep
Hey,
trying
training is
sometimes.
training.
Like
Training is training.
and
Also,
that it's
don't go too-
important and rewarding for everybody to
And if you
finish.
dip your thumb in some liquid before, then you get a real good experience with it.
Also, you really got to build up to it. You can't just get out the gate going with it. You got to find
You gotta
a good steady motion. You might pull a cramp.
And
or
be
something.
responsive to
Exactly.
what they're
Responsive.
doing and
Remind-
requesting.
Reminder,
And
this is not a kids show.
don't
Yeah,
forget to
We are
train.
talking about a video
we
game.
hit the not for kids button
What are you
on
talking
every
about?
single video.
If you're having trouble, make sure your nails are trimmed and clean. That can mess with how
Yeah,
you're doing.
friction does not help.
the
when doing
PlayStation
that.
controller,
I mean-
you really need you need a short nail with that.
Yeah,
somehow.
otherwise you could slip.
Or you
and
can do it with 2
mess it
fingers
up.
if you need. Some people have trouble with dexterity, so
There's also the stick extenders.
I don't know what that. I think we lost the metaphor.
Yeah,
somewhere.
that's lost the plot at some point. But anyway, these are demands that I have. And I also wanted to shout out, Jace is in the chat, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to redo my Kratos
Your
cosplay.
Ooh.
And because Jace has said he refuses
That's
to
fair.
cosplay
fair.
Kratos. But like, he should make the new one. Because I'm going to make the old one. It's the only one I can make. I'm just saying.
Okay.
At the
Yeah,
very
we love
least,
Kratos and Kratos.
I'm gonna cosplay him while he's cosplaying Grog. We're gonna
It'll be
make
like-
Bobby
just
take
walk
pictures.
around and you're like,
Yeah.
see the
It'll
difference?
be like
See the
Carson and
difference?
Judge together.
Yeah.
When they took that, I love that picture where they have the rings and like.
No.
I just wanted to let him know I thought of that on the way.
I could
here.
be Freya and you could punch my face off.
You're gonna hear the C word directed your way a
Yeah,
lot,
that's fair.
but I'm not
As she
discouraging
should.
it. I don't know.
Excuse me,
Right.
we won't allow such language
Wow.
in here after talking about how.
She said the C word.
You
After
can't
talking
tell
about
me what
after
to
talking about
say.
controller movement.
Yeah.
Can I say the C word?
You don't let him tell you what words you
Carabiner.
can say.
I do have a carabiner in my bag.
I have a
Congressional.
carabiner in my bag. I got one of my keys so everyone knows.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw it, but like about 4 weeks ago, like somebody put a bunch of stuff on LinkedIn about a new in-universe God of War thing, and then that LinkedIn entire profile got deleted, booted out into the universe, but it seemed to indicate that they're working on like, they said not a spin-off. They're like, it's in the universe, but it's not it's not like a sequel. I think they're jumping regions again. That's been the theory for a while, but where it's essentially the same person, but stuff is different. And I want that. Put it out. Demand's over.
Okay.
Spin your God of War
I want-
update.
I want an American one where he's fighting like Mothman. the Jersey
Bigfoot.
Devil and Bigfoot.
Some
and-
chupacabra.
Yeah.
I want the one with the guy that walks
Flatwoods
backwards.
monster?
Like that's not American. I forget who it is. Anyway, speaking of lifelong obsessions, Cora, what do you have?
Is this a lifelong obsession of hers this week? I mean,
Yeah.
Is it?
they are
Who knows?
frequent.
So, I gotta.
Caught her off guard. Look at that.
Bean care.
I am going to be that person again. We need to restart the counter because
Let's
I'm talking
do it.
about Suikoden again.
I don't know where the board is. I forgot it somewhere.
It has been 0 days since we talked about Suikoden. I'm not gonna lie, I had a little trouble finding stories this week, but they did drop a new promo image for Suikoden, so you're all going to be forced to look at it.
Oh.
Look at it. Look how gorgeous it
I'm
is.
looking.
What version of this is this Suikoden?
This is Suikoden 2,
Okay.
the anime. Which I have a story about glitches with that too.
Oh.
That I was mad were taken out of the remaster. But we have our beautiful evil villain, Luca, who genuinely scares me in the background. I think he could look scarier, but I'll take it. We have our two intrepid heroes, Joey and Rio, in the front. I love it. I love it so much. I'm very excited. We've gotten more voice casting news. I'm not going to give you all of the names every time they do casting news, mostly because there are so many characters in this game and that will therefore be in the show that I can't do that every time. I just cannot do it. I do want to talk about other things sometimes.
There's been no evidence of that so far.
Okay, that's rude. It is true, but it is rude, and it's mean of you to say it.
The truth
Hey,
be hurting
sometimes the truth hurts.
Yeah.
True, sometimes the truth do be hurting.
I mean, like, at a certain point, though, like, just accept it. I look for every
She
excuse
accepts it.
to talk about God of War.
You
I'm
guys
not
make
mad that
fun
my
of me when I
story
talk
was
about,
thin.
so another.
I do not.
When you played
That's
300
fair.
hours
That's
of
fair.
of Silk Song in like 4 days or something like that.
I
Anyway,
didn't.
but
I
please
played
continue.
250 in like a month.
Since when does making fun equate disapproval?
That's fair.
But if y'all are curious about the story for Suikoden 2, good news! You can play the Suikoden 1 and 2 remaster, available on your Nintendo Switch and on Steam and possibly Xbox, I don't remember, but also PlayStation.
Hold on.
Have
Hold
you
on.
played Suikoden on
Can-
Steam?
Not on Steam. I have the physical
Because
disc. so-
I got Chrono Trigger in Final Fantasy and like it doesn't go full screen.
I will look into that.
Okay.
But in Suikoden 2 there was a glitch and I'm really mad they took it out of the remaster. Because it was my favorite glitch to do.
What did it do?
It's gonna be a
Ma'am,
naked character. I'm calling it right now.
I have to add something. Actually, the Switch 2 version is a upscaled version from the Switch 1. I just wanted to just throw that in there. This is the new motion for actually.
Are you done?
No, I'm not. But go ahead.
You gotta say I'm actually
So-
not does it.
No,
So
because
in Suikoden 2, there is a glitch called the Muse glitch. You go whenever you are going through a pass through going to the city of Muse. At the very beginning of the game, when it's just you and your best friend, you can go up to the gate that separates the area of Muse and like the higher level area behind it. If you talk to the guard, he won't let you through. But if you just continue walking into the door just gets pushed out of the way and you can go around it.
You just clip straight through.
No, you don't clip straight through. You just literally push the door out. It just opens it to you. And as long as you can make it to the next town, you are good. Because once you make it to the next town, or once you make it to the town that's there, 2 people automatically join your party at level 40, and you can do that quest line, and you can get these 2 characters up to level 40-ish, and then they won't join your army immediately. They're supposed to, like at that point in the story, like you do the quest line, they join your army. So they don't join your army immediately, but the minute you get your castle, they automatically join into your castle. This takes a lot of work. and I did it every time.
Are we trusting the loyalty of someone that joins you just because you have a castle?
I think that's how it worked.
I mean,
at
know,
the
To be
time.
fair,
money does get loyalty
Money
sometimes.
talks.
Yeah.
To be fair, you're not part of the Liberation Army yet. At that point,
Oh, fair.
you are essentially doing grunt work so that you don't get killed by the enemy army.
I mean, it's doubting yourself to say, like, that's why they joined you. They joined you because of who you are. You're special and you deserve
Automatically,
it.
when you get a castle?
Yeah.
though?
Yeah, the dialogue says that they will join you, but you can't choose them to put in your party until you get the castle.
That makes sense.
Because that's when you can like
See,
change
that's
out your party and
different,
stuff. Yeah, sorry, I misspoke.
They're like, we know big things are coming from you. We're going to wait back here for
Let
a
me
while.
know when you got some stuff, some scratch.
Also, Suikoden 2, in order to recruit one of the female warriors, you have to have an entire party of all women. Because that's how she knows you drink your respect woman juice. She is a big buff woman named Hannah.
The fuck?
Which
love her
you
very
hate, I'm
much.
sure.
I love her.
Yeah.
So you could pick her up. You have an entire party of all women.
Oh, I thought
You
physically.
drink your respect women juice, like
I thought it was physically pick her up.
you could probably do that too.
I don't know.
But you drink your respect women juice.
Yeah.
Got a party of all women. You can
Yeah,
pick her up
I don't-
easily.
I just really like Suikoden. The anime is coming out in October, so if you want to wait until then, you can. But you can
And
totally
your
still
castle
play the game and have a better experience. And of course, play the first game. You play Suikoden 1, and then you play Suikoden 2. You get benefits for that. Just saying. Please, Cass, take it away before I
All
keep
right,
rambling.
y'all. Do I have to watch Dexter?
Is your lizard
because
brain
Brian
telling
Cox, my lizard brain. Brian Cox, my beloved, my husband, love of my life, has joined Dexter Resurrection Season 2. This is him. We love him. We respect him.
Oh yeah.
Absolute king. He is joining, Dexter Resurrection Season 2. I was unaware of how stacked the cast of Dexter Resurrection is. He also joins James Remar as Harry Morgan, Dexter's father, Neil Patrick Harris,
What?
Kristen Ritter, Eric Stonestreet, David Desmalchin,
Who's Eric
Dang.
Stonestreet?
Okay.
Cam from Modern Family,
Go on.
Weird.
along with other people that I don't know off the top of my head. Dominic Famusa, Emilia Suarez, Elsa Rivera. Those are people that, again, I don't know off the top of my head. And Uma Thurman
Oh.
was in
What?
season 1, apparently.
She's still alive.
Whoa.
I haven't heard from her in a minute.
The fuck?
I literally,
What's wrong with you?
in her defense, I don't think I've seen Uma Thurman in anything since
Like
Smash,
Smash.
which was like 2013.
Yeah.
So that's absolutely fair, but like, that is a stacked cast. And like, I will talk shit about Dexter all day long. Honestly, I think season 1, season 2, and season 3, if I remember, because I think that's the John Lithgow season, were pretty good. But there are some serious writing flaws kind of throughout. And one of the best performances was Jennifer Carpenter, who does not appear in Dexter Resurrection, to my knowledge, except maybe in a flashback. Spoilers. Do I have to start watching Dexter? I don't want to watch Dexter. I didn't like Dexter, but like that is an absolute stacked cast. And like, what if it got good? I like Michael C. Hall, but there was too much there's too much just bullshit in Dexter. Like that was its downfall.
It
There's
was
too
like
much
Louis
bullshit.
from Interview with the Vampire. He's just so sad about it the whole time.
He's such a bummer, and it's so like it's trying to be self-aware and kind of failing at it. I don't know. I feel like I need to give it a shot. As much as and Peter Dinklage was in season 1.
Oh, shit.
Like, just by those people, I feel like I gotta give it a shot, even though I didn't at the time.
I think I watched almost a full episode.
Was it Resurrection? Because this is the second of the Dexter
Oh.
sequel series, I'm pretty sure.
Well, it had Michael C. Hall.
Yeah, I think he did a whole ass other like Dexter sequel series
don't know
where
what
he's
it
like
was.
a lumberjack in the middle of the woods. I think this is a different thing.
Oh, really? Then
Yeah.
no, it was the one where he was like, he worked at a gun store, but yeah, like he was in
I think that might be
Wisconsin
the
or
new
something.
one. I don't know. There's also a prequel series with Steve from the OA that I also didn't watch because I want him to quit that and go back to doing the OA. But like, I feel like I have to give it a shot. I'll report back. I'll tell you if it's any good. There is a lot of good TV right now, so it might take me a while. We got Shrinking, we got Scrubs, we got Rooster, we got DTF, we got Daredevil. Got Invincible. I didn't see the Daredevils from this week. I did see the first episode.
I saw the
like,
first one.
It's going somewhere. They're cooking, and I respect it.
It's broken a record as like the only Marvel TV show with 3 seasons like that, like 90+% on Rotten Tomatoes or something.
Like there's a lot of good TV. Like we're eating good. We're eating pretty good
and
right now.
It's only going to get better towards the spring and summer. We're doing well this year.
Yeah. And Ted Lasso's coming back in May.
And Your Friends and Neighbors season 2 starts
this week.
Tomorrow. It's the John Hamm show.
Yeah. I'll report back. See if Dexter's any good. Jason?
Oh God. Okay. I am very excited about this week's story because I love science and I love space. I love space travel. And for the first time in 54 years, ladies and gentlemen, we have astronauts on their way to our natural satellite, the moon. Yes, yesterday, 6:54 Eastern Standard Time at the Kennedy Center in Florida, 4 intrepid astronauts launched the Artemis 2 mission. It is a 10-day mission testing a new type of spacecraft. They actually did an unmanned flight of this a couple of years ago, the Artemis 1. So this is the first manned flight of this new, very advanced spacecraft. There will be a 10-day mission where they are going to basically circle the moon. Launch window opened up at 6:24. Things did slow down just to do some final checks, but it did launch successfully with the new SLS space booster system. The new spacecraft they're using is called the Orion. They did have some toilet problems. Luckily, those got fixed. And fun story, when the other astronauts left for that first mission, there was no toilet.
Oh.
But they made do.
What
Funny
does that
story.
mean?
Yeah,
They shit in a bag.
go look at the designs for those spacecraft and show me where the toilet is. Anyway, they did have some technical glitches with this, but luckily they did get it fixed. And currently, you can live stream their mission right now. You can look at a space flight on YouTube and see people in space. The 4 astronauts, I do want to highlight them.
Last place
Reed
uninterrupted by
Wiseman,
capitalism.
Victor Glover, Christina Koch, and Canadian astronaut Jeremy Hansen. They are safe in orbit right now. It was a successful 18 minutes after launch. They were able to disengage, and the Orion is out and floating free. Solar panels are out. This is something I am very excited about. 10 days they're going to be out. All the burns went well. I was just going through just some of the. I was just watching all this stuff intently, so understand I was very excited. But yeah, we have astronauts in space visiting. They're going to go around the moon. This is a test of what this spacecraft can do because it is possibly going to be used on further missions. But the whole thing they are testing is how far we can actually travel away. So they're going to go all the way around. I know our first astronauts, they kind of use the gravity of the moon to slingshot around. No, this is going to be totally non-assisted. They're going to go a little bit further. They're going to break the record. They're going to break the record. They're going to go the furthest in space that we've ever gone and then come back.
That's
I salute
so
these
cool.
people. I love this. This is the kind of stuff we need to be funding. But yeah, congratulations to the Artemis 2 crew. I'm very happy for them. I will be watching. I've been randomly just checking in on a live stream, like I'm just checking in on them. Like I got a camera around like where my cats might be, and I'm just checking on them or something.
I've
I
done
just
that
want
a
to make
couple
sure they're
times
okay
too.
and get back. Successful mission, breaking this record, and taking us further into the unknown. Sorry, I gushed a lot on that story.
Don't be
Gosh.
sorry. Like, that's nice to have like news from
How
the
did I
U.S.
not
that's
know about this?
Because it
encouraging
was
of
overshadowed by
anything.
some other stuff. But anyway. But yeah, this is a key.
Are they landing or are they going around?
No, they'll be doing a traditional splashdown type landing, but this is more of a test of the Orion itself.
Okay.
Because I mean, we had the space shuttle. Everybody thought the space shuttle was cool, but
Yeah.
this is a better design. This is going to be you need thrust pretty much to travel. You don't need wings. You don't need anything
heard
like
that.
that. Thank you. Yeah, but this is the last shuttle launch they did with the first Orion was in 2022, and it was successful, but completely unmanned.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, you send the ship up there first. Can we get it back? Okay, now let's put some people up there.
Yeah.
So,
I do think it's funny. Jason and I are in a Delta Green mini game with Mia, and this news dropped right after our game where we are going into space, and we were launched into space in that part of the adventure, and I'm sitting in space going, I hate all of this, because we found out we're not alone in space.
Ooh,
But we
moon
just
tonnage.
finished a little alien thing
Yeah.
Well,
where
we-
we weren't alone in space, and it did end up sucking for our guys.
we did all die.
It is a case of like we don't know what's up here with us, but we know it's something we don't like. And I'm like, I don't like that. And then like 2 days later, it's like, hey, by the way, we're going to space. We're going to the moon. I'm like, oh, there's aliens on the moon.
and if you do want to follow and learn more about the crew, the Orion, even the new SLS system that they used to launch the Orion is a brand new rocket system just to get it out there. You can go find all that at nasa.gov. I have been all over that page the last few days, but congratulations to these people who are making history, and I will be waiting here for your safe return.
Jace, or no, Geeky just said thrust is needed. Throwback to the God of War commentary.
You need to have some
That
friction.
might be the best joke of the night so far.
It's a good
The
throwback.
main thing
That's
was
good.
the main thing. I just loved seeing people because people go watch rockets all the time.
Yeah,
and the people they were interviewing, it made me happy too.
Yeah.
Just this is what we're supposed to be doing.
We're supposed to be explorers.
Last
I
place.
saw them ask a child, like a kid, like he's like maybe 12 or something. He's like, so why are you here to watch them? Because we're going to the fucking moon.
Yeah.
And I was like he looked offended that they would ask him.
As he should be.
Like, yeah, that's cool.
It is very cool. So yeah, check out the launch of the Artemis. Check out the Artemis 2 mission. You can live stream it. You can learn all about the astronauts and their mission. And yeah, it's cool. Kat, back to you.
I just don't have anything as good as that. I forgot what my
I was
other
very
two
excited.
stories
I'm
were.
sorry. I love this stuff. But anyway.
So, speaking of good TV, so Cape Fear. Cape Fear was a movie that came out around the time that Schindler's List did because Scorsese and Spielberg did a swapsies on who was doing which one, which is a trivia I found out today. Cape Fear is a movie about lawyers that put an innocent man in prison and him getting out and being kind of upset about it. So Apple TV is making a series from Cape Fear. They released a trailer, and
Is that the one with the guy with the...
Javier Bardem
Javier Bardem.
I just wanted to make sure.
is playing the guy.
That's
And
really good.
also Amy Adams and Patrick Wilson are playing the couple that was the lawyers who put him away.
Wait, who again?
Amy Adams,
And
Patrick Wilson.
oh my God, Becky hates that guy.
Really?
Wilson?
Why?
It's because he
Hard
sucked
candy.
his Raoul.
Mm.
Oh.
He did suck his role.
Go on.
Not his fault, but he sucked.
Well, he's gonna get what's coming to him, I
Oh
imagine.
boy.
Like, I've never seen this villain energy from Javier Bardem.
Yeah, that
This
was,
is
Definitely
one of the
not
best
since,
teasers I've seen in
yeah.
a minute. Like,
The
he's
absolute
so
like
scary.
joy and menace. Like, No Country for Old Men is a very different vibe.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
It's very, very blank, very neutral. This is
But he can do
anger.
He's real mad. And, like, some people have already spotted, like, important differences, like, in the original. I forget who played him in the original.
De Niro.
Yeah. The tattoos he had were very, like, Judeo-Christian, like, stick and poke from prison. The tattoos that you see on Javier Bardem are not, they're like a cult tattoos. And it's going to be a 10-episode series from Apple TV. I don't remember when it's coming out. I think it's summer sometime. Anyway, just go watch the trailer for it. There's some really interesting use of like repetition and horror elements that
I
I'm
kind of want
like,
to watch the other one now, just to get like.
I've never seen the original.
I'm not the biggest De Niro fan, but I'd be willing to watch the original.
Oh, it's good.
I know. By the way, film buffs. I know that's a hot take. Don't crucify me.
Whatever.
I mean,
I'm
they've
not a
made
De
it
Niro fan.
twice, right? They made it
Yeah, there
like
was
in
an-
There's like an old
1991,
one,
Yeah.
right?
and then like,
The '90s version is the one I want to rewatch because I actually that's one of my favorite movies.
is
Not a
it?
favorite. I really like that movie. I like the storytelling.
I don't know anything about it, like other than the
Oh,
basic
movie
plot.
night. Because I want to rewatch it at some point.
Yeah, we'll watch it the
Thanks,
night
uh,
we watch The Greatest Showman.
The '62 version has Gregory Peck,
Yep.
Yeah,
whom I really like.
I like him too. Like,
I like
wait,
him
who
for
does
The
he
Omen?
play?
I don't know. I assume the bad guy.
I mean, probably.
It just says Sam Bowden. Is that the bad guy?
I think so. Anyway, I'm excited that they're doing a whole like series. I'm excited to see what it has to say. It's
No,
I'm excited that it's Apple
lawyer.
TV. Apple TV's not been missing a lot lately.
Apple TV has been nailing pretty much everything that they've done. I don't think I've seen a bad show from Apple TV yet.
I've quit watching a couple, but they weren't bad. I just was done.
Not
with
everything's
the
your
time.
vibe. Yeah.
Yeah. And so yeah, some good horror stuff coming up. Cora.
Alrighty. Why do I never have my camera ready?
Why don't you have your camera ready? Please push a button.
I know, I just push a button and yet I can't do that. Anyways, since we're talking about horror, why don't we go ahead and talk about the trailer that dropped 2 days ago and already has 11 million views on YouTube. And that is Kane Pearson's The Backrooms. If you'll give me one moment.
Let's go.
We got a full trailer. I'm going to pull it up and we're going to watch some of it while we talk about it. Understand that I am just very excited. So, the song, like, and it's not just that, like, we get to see more about what the story is, like, what we're going with. Of course, it's, as we all expected, it's going to be someone who has found the back rooms on accident, because that's the only way you find the back rooms. You never find it on purpose. But I want to talk about some of the, like, little things in this trailer that, like, filled me with a lot of glee. You could hear people talking in different languages, different people, and it's unclear if they're in the room with him, if it's a speaker, because of the way the sound is distorted. There's mannequins everywhere. There's furniture everywhere. The opening is in a furniture store. The original Backrooms picture, the one that started all of this, was a furniture store. So I kind of like that little nod to that. The song that is playing at the beginning of the trailer is a song called 647 by Instuperdo. And that song is associated with a lot of like liminal space videos. So it's very appropriate that it's here because it invokes like this weird sense of nostalgia, which is fascinating that a song can do that. I'm going to go ahead and transition away before we get like copyright struck.
A24 is usually good to us.
Thankfully. A lot of the items, like the chairs that are in there, not just are they there, but a lot of those items were used in some of Kane Pixel's videos for the back room, so like reusing some of those assets to a degree. The research team shows up at the end of the trailer from his little thing. They're not the SCP Foundation, but they're like a different like government research team. So I'm curious if that's still the case. Either way, it looks so good.
It has that dread thing like about it where you're just like, I don't know, it's not right, it's not okay, things aren't okay, but I don't know why.
They picked the right man for this. Ejiofor is going to be awesome in this.
He looks terrified in the calmest way, and I love that for him.
But when you were mentioning the voices, did not like that. I do not like when you can hear something, can't tell where it's coming from. Nah, son.
See, so when I first saw the trailer, I saw it on my phone. And so when he turns around that corner at the beginning and you see there's someone standing there, I thought that was a person because I saw it like and then walk away, and then I watched it again on like an actual computer. I'm like, no, that's a mannequin.
Yep.
Oh god, that's a mannequin that moved. I don't do good with mannequins. I don't like mannequins. But it
I also just got a shout out Lakina Maxwell from
Oh.
Shrinking. I
She's
love
so
her,
good.
and
I
I'm
was
so
so
happy
happy.
to see her. Like, love her in Shrinking. Happy to see her getting some different stuff.
I believe were you the one that had mentioned the Shrinking was inspired or had some inspiration from this? Or
Severance.
Severance.
Yeah.
I knew it was something that began with an S.
Two different Apple shows, but yeah,
I get
she-
Succession, Severance, and Shrinking. I have conflated.
absolutely fair. Shrinking is like, it's about grief and it's a sitcom and all that. So this is a very different vibe for her. So I'm excited to see her chops.
Dan Erickson, the creator of Severance,
Yeah.
was obsessed with the Backrooms creepypasta. A lot of the design of the office in Severance with the endless hallways, and
Honestly, you would love Severance.
you,
Cora.
I
You
would want to watch it.
like
Mia and I both want to watch it so bad
Yeah.
for different
It's
reasons.
terrifying.
Honestly, my stages of this was, oh, they're doing a Backrooms movie. I don't care. A24's doing it. Fuck you, I'm in.
Son of a bitch, I'm
Shut up
in.
and take my money.
No, fuck you, I'm in.
And then like,
They got me.
and then I showed y'all one of Kane Pixel's
Yeah.
Backrooms videos, and that
creepy.
that got it. I think was like that final push.
I'm excited. It seems like obviously with the budget, you get to do stuff that you kind of envisioned and you couldn't do, like stuff like different voices coming from different places and just real
Oh God,
things.
that's gonna be so creepy in the
A
theater.
fun fact, auditory
Oh.
hallucinations are the most common type of hallucinations, and they can be
And-
triggered by all sorts of things, including fatigue.
And in the original Backrooms lore, because in the original Backrooms there were no monsters, you were just in that one yellow space forever. You were alone. So auditory hallucinations will happen not only when you're tired, but when you start hearing things.
Yeah.
Like you will just start hearing things because the only noise in the Backrooms originally was just the hum of the lights and the sound of your feet on the damp carpet.
It's funny. Those are the exact conditions that caused my first audio hallucinations.
I hear my name, and that's usually my trigger.
That was my first one.
But yeah, anybody who's worked in like a shopping mall and done like overnights kind of stuff, it's such a pure like feel to the liminal space.
Yeah.
It reminds me of being at Willow Bend at 3 a.m, like preparing for launches and stuff. That yellow light and those long hallways.
If y'all are very curious, like if y'all the viewers are very curious about what to expect with this Backrooms movie, just go to Kane Pixel's YouTube page, that's the name on it, and watch any of his videos because he has several horror series there, and you'll get an idea for his cinematography and how he paces things with his shots, and you'll get a good idea for what you're getting because already in the trailer his handprints are all over it, and I'm very excited because his cinematography is some of my favorite. There was a gasp.
The cinematographer for the Backrooms worked on Long Legs.
Ooh.
Cinematography
Not as the
was
DP,
really interesting.
Worked in the department. So interesting.
Fascinating.
Long Legs has some really like static but very creepy shots.
All in all, we're all very excited. If I don't show up to the show May 29th, 2026, I don't know if that's a Thursday or not, but if I don't show up that week,
You're stuck in the Backrooms. Gotcha.
I'm stuck in the Backrooms. You will never
Luckily, that's a Friday, so we have 6 days to get you out for the next day, for the next show.
Well, the problem is if people keep following her, they're going to be
Oh,
alone.
yes.
Like they're not going to show up where she is.
Yeah. So if the June 4th, we're just gonna do the episode from the Backrooms.
I'll be
I'll
dog
see you in the
sitting.
Backrooms.
It's
Oh
not
yeah.
a bad idea. Let's do it. Let's
Gonna be
let's
good.
no clip.
I'll work remote on that one.
All right.
Rude.
Kath, I think it's your turn.
So Edward R. Murrow had a deal with CBS. He's the guy that took down McCarthy. He had a deal with CBS. One for you, one for me. This one's for me. Hadestown. Hadestown, the musical. They recorded it on the West End with a lot of the original Broadway cast, and it is coming to theaters July. I think it's 24th. We're getting Hadestown. Now, okay. Musicals, almost every musical that's on Broadway ever gets recorded, or on the West End gets recorded. They go into a vault in New York City, and we never get to see them. We've gotten more professional recordings of musicals over the last 10 or so years, and I can't believe we're getting Hadestown. So I've listened to most of Hadestown, but I've never really like dove into it. And I wanted to, and this is the perfect opportunity for me to really dive deep into this musical. I did not know until today that the Broadway original Orpheus and Eurydice are married, and that's just absolutely adorable. They got engaged literally during the show, and like, oh, I'm so happy. I want, like, Broadway, if you record and release these musicals, we're still gonna come see it. That's, you don't understand theater people if you think that's not gonna happen. I have seen Hamilton. I've seen the live recording. I've seen it at Fair Park. If there's a local recording, I would absolutely go see it. I have seen Next to Normal at 4, 5 different theaters.
I think you've seen it like 5, because I've seen it at least
5
4.
different times, 5 different casts. The whole thing about live theater is that it's different every time, and different casts and different people and different everything matters. So, like, please do more of these. I'm so excited. I will be set. July 20. Oh, God, is that San Diego?
Probably. July what?
24th?
Yeah, we're probably not until.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't care. In the middle of San Diego, I will go watch this.
I'll go with you.
Like,
I mean, maybe
this.
we
I
could get
need
like
every-
maybe there'll be something there.
I mean, I have parties to go to I have one planned, so.
And nobody cares. We're.
Same.
We need to do
every
more musical stories on
No.
the show.
We do, because Jason still doesn't appreciate.
I came to your
literally any
Transformers
music-
panel,
This is true.
so we support each other
But
here.
that's a better genre.
No,
Nope, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. Absolutely not.
Look, it's
You cannot
not
reject
my
an
thing.
entire. I don't
Okay,
care.
no, I'm gonna throw out here, Jason. One of your favorite shows is Has Been Hotel, which is the most musical thing I've ever fucking seen.
It's also a cartoon.
Where it's also a cartoon, but they
So?
do randomly break out into song. You just said in the chat you hate when that happens. You are a hypocrite.
But it's a
But also-
cartoon. It's kind of over the top already.
But also,
You don't think Hadestown is a tragedy?
I don't know.
You don't think it's over the top?
I've never watched it.
Oh, it's Orpheus and Eurydice.
So,
it's
okay.
literally the tragedy
Then
of
I'll
Orpheus
wa-
and Eurydice.
Then I'll read that.
With soul and like New Orleans inspired music.
I would like to throw out there for you, Jason. One of the main characters, Orpheus, is a musician. His songs are diegetic, and they play a part in the story.
I'm sure that's great and all for y'all, but
If you literally watch, she's right, has been.
Yeah.
That is a musical.
But also, there are things like Little Shop of Horrors.
about a giant plant. It's humorous. I enjoy the story that goes along with it. It's just
Oh,
look.
we're-
I will tell you the moment musicals got ruined for me was honestly High School and West Side Story, where I was supposed to be this gang.
You saw the worst musical and swore
I'm
off
supposed to
them?
believe this gang like just suddenly is like.
Oh, it's a bad
West Side
musical.
It's a
Story
bad
is a
musical.
bad musical.
Here,
I remember hating this thing to like just all the way. But that's fine. I don't like them, but that's fine. Y'all are happy about Hadestown. Go for it.
the reason we are trying to have you understand this one specifically is because it is one that we think you would enjoy. We think it falls into the parameters of things that are exceptions for your rules about musicals and why you don't like them.
I want to see Saw the musical, and I want to see the
too.
Evil Dead musical.
Yeah.
Those are both on my list.
It is similar to me swearing off of Transformers because it's a cartoon. That would be insane.
Okay. No, it's not. It is not the same
To
thing.
say absolutely no in this thing that encompasses.
Well, no, because I like Hazbin Hotel and Little Shop of Horrors.
Okay, all right. And then, ooh, what musical tattoo? I want to know. I don't think I have a musical tattoo yet.
Oh.
I'm definitely going to at some point.
Yeah. Either way, I'm very excited for this.
Cool.
We've been wanting we meaning my household has been wanting a version of Hadestown that we can show our friends because it came back to Dallas like last year or the year before, and we were gonna just all buy. We were gonna like basically grab everyone tickets and like pay back everything, all that stuff, so that we could go see it. But the nosebleeds
Yeah.
were like over $100.
It's a popular one.
And when I took Mia to go see it when it came to Dallas the first time, and our tickets that were almost orchestra seats were $100 total
Damn.
at the Winspear because it was still new. And literally the next year they shot up in price. It was an incredible show to watch live. If you get the opportunity, definitely go watch it live. It's really cool. They had the lamps that they put in the mine shaft.
Mm-hmm.
They had those like swing out over the audience, which was really neat for one of the one of the numbers where he's walking
Yeah.
and doing the journey.
I would get a Something Rotten tattoo. I just don't know what yet.
Gotta hate Shakespeare.
Anyway, yes, musicals are only 3 out of 4 of our
slap
things.
and anyone that doesn't
They're gonna
appreciate
make a
them.
Transformers one at some point if they
I would
haven't,
love
right?
to
Like
see
they're
Transformers.
going
There's
to.
absolutely
You know what?
a
Hold on.
Transformers
I have to
musical
check.
somewhere. Jason,
Hold
do you
on.
want to talk
Jason.
Stand by.
while she Googles?
Absolutely not, because anyway. Speaking of trailers that came out this week we got Masters of the Universe, and we also got Backrooms, but we also got the Supergirl trailer. Now, surprisingly, I'm actually very excited about this movie, mainly because I really like what James Gunn did with Superman, making a very hopeful movie, and I think he really captured the essence of Clark/Kal-El. But Kara Zor-El is a different character altogether. Because whereas Kal got to conveniently be jetted off as a baby, Kara unfortunately saw the fall of Krypton and everything that led up to it. So this is a very tragic character. I know people are already, I've seen some people like, first off, Team Millie all the way.
Mm-hmm.
She is going into some things that are interesting to me. Loss, being alone, not fitting in. She had a whole life that she knew, and the only thing that connects her back to that life is that little white dog, Crypto. So let's make a movie where somebody does something horrible to Crypto. Comes up into her house, eats her cereal, and shoots her dog. Look, there's John Wick, and then there's a friggin' Kryptonian, So I'm liking what we're going to be seeing in this movie, because she's going to be dealing with another character who also has experienced a lot of loss and is out for revenge. And they're going to be kind of like two peas in a pod, so I'm going to enjoy seeing the characterization and how they move forth in the film. I'm very interested in this one. I love the tagline of when she's talking about Clark. He sees the good in everybody. I see the truth. So, also, Jason Momoa as the role that he should have been playing all along. Lobo looks fantastic.
He does look good.
I think he has pretty much captured what I want to see from Lobo. I love when aren't you the ditz from the bar? That's what I said about you. Touche. Like, I love
He
that.
has such an aura, like in the
Yeah.
trailer.
And he's letting loose that Chi-Hu with the hook and everything. But yeah, the crux of the movie, and we just know a little bit more, she's isolating herself. She's alone, but she still has her dog. For some reason, this other character, I wrote his... If you want to check out the full story, go to supercoolnerdshow.com, where I broke down the trailer all the way. But the guy that shoots her dog also kills the father of the young lady that she's traveling with in the movie. So, two different parallels, but it's still something that's very precious to her. There's going to be a lot of flashbacks. The scenes of Krypton, like, it looks like they're like on their last legs when her ship is leaving and she's watching herself leave her home, her planet, for the literal unknown. I'm so excited to see Millie absolutely nail this character. For what I'm seeing in the trailer already, I'm more excited for it. The first teaser kind of gave you a vibe of what they were going for, but you're seeing more emotion from her. I am absolutely ready for her to nail this role. And let's go ahead and get the sequel rolling right now. And I'm not going to be disappointed in Jason Momoa. I'm sure he's going to make a fine Lobo, maybe get him a single movie later on. What I am excited to see, because they are going into space, there's a lot of opportunity for cameos from a lot of spacefaring people in the DCEU. And with shows coming to HBO like, I don't know, Lanterns and being a peacekeeping force out in the universe, perhaps maybe they could run across one. I'm saying it should be a perfect opportunity to bring one in. Just throwing it out there. There are a whole bunch of Lanterns. You could spare me one. Anyway, coming out in June, looks fantastic. This is a movie I'm just really excited for.
It looks really good. I was pumped after the trailer. It looks so vulnerable and just interesting and a fun angle. Like, I wanted to be excited about the WB show back in the day, and it just
I thought
it was
the first few
okay.
seasons were okay.
It's just but they had Callista Flockhart, they had Jeremy Jordan, they had all this potential. It just wasn't playing out to give her actual edge and story. She's just very tame, and not because she couldn't have done more. I don't think it just.
But one thing they really captured with the Superman movie was the human side of Clark.
Definitely.
And that was the best parts of that movie. That speech at the end where he is telling you all the things that make him imperfect, that nailed finally what Superman is for me. So that's why I kind of trust they're going to do very well. Because all-powerful Kryptonian, but still
No,
vulnerable.
I'm definitely excited about it. I'm excited about it in a way that I haven't been excited for a Superman universe property. And I was excited about Superman, and it was really good. So I'm excited about this.
So yeah, Supergirl June, let's go. Team Millie all the way. Anybody talking smack about Millie? Well.
Same director as I, Tonya.
Oh.
Fascinating.
They don't. Who is it?
Huh? Craig Gillespie.
He doesn't pull his punches, I'll tell you that.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a very interesting crossover to me.
It was a good movie.
It was a good movie, and talk about not pulling your punches.
Yeah. I don't really have a big final one except what was stop listening to critics. All the critics hate the Super Mario, the new Super Mario movie, and it's killing it.
There we go. There she goes.
And it's killing it from the audience perspective. I'm the only critic you should be listening to. I just wanted to shout out and mention that. There's a lot of things that are being reviewed all over the place right now, and it feels like so many critics have lost the plot. So I just wanted to bitch about that for a minute. Cora.
Oh, okay.
It literally wasn't a story.
Oh, okay. All right. My last story is more of rumor, but also kind of confirmed rumor.
Okay.
So there is a animated show that is on YouTube and also on Netflix called The Amazing Digital Circus. If y'all have not watched it, I do highly recommend it. It's actually, I think it's very interesting.
People are obsessed with it. I know
It's
that.
on my list.
I'm trying not to be like, oh my god, you should really watch it, but I think it's really interesting. They just had episode 8 air not too long ago, and the final episode for the whole series, episode 9, will be coming out onto YouTube on June 19th. That's not the rumor. That is confirmed by Glitch and Gooseworks themselves. The rumor is that Cinemark may have it in their theaters.
What?
This comes to us via a leak by Cinemark themselves. So Cinemark
Good source.
put this up and then immediately took it down. It was also up on their socials and they immediately took it down, which normally I chalk that up to that's just someone making stupid rumor mill stuff. The Wayback Machine has it. The Wayback Machine cached it, and I checked myself. Yeah, it's there. It's there.
Somebody tried to do a scheduled post and got the date wrong.
They tried to do a scheduled post. That was on there. The thing that's got people a little upset about it, because a lot of people are upset that, like, it's been a free show so far, but now they have to go to theaters, and people are upset for various reasons about that. And I'm not saying those reasons are not valid. They are valid. You are allowed to be a little upset that a show you've been able to get for free, you now have to pay for the finale. I mean, it's still going to be put on YouTube, so there's that. But June 4th is the date for the theaters, at least from what we saw with the Cinemark post, which means that's pretty much 2 weeks before the date on YouTube. And it's not confirmed, like, obviously it's not confirmed, like, which Cinemarks it is, but it is possibly going to be Cinemarks worldwide, because the Glitch is an Australian company, and a lot of these leaks came from international Cinemark pages. So it might be an international release, but it would be relatively 2 weeks before the episode would be on YouTube. It would be a combination, or from the description, everything, it looks like it's a combination of episode 8 and episode 9, which makes sense because episode 8 ended on a really, really big cliffhanger. I'm actually kind of stressing a little bit.
What genre is it?
Horror.
Oh.
So
more interested.
So the Amazing Digital Circus, the premise is our cute little jester girl over here, Pomni, as well as all the other wacky, colorful characters that you see on screen for the most part, are trapped mentally in this digital place called the Amazing Digital Circus. Pomni mentions when she gets there that she put on a weird headset, and now she can't take it off, and she's stuck here. And everyone else is like, yeah, we've been here for a while. Welcome, you're new. Kane, and they all are kind of trapped here. The circus is ruled over by this creature named Kane. This cool, like, you know those little, like, teeth toys?
Yeah.
The chattery teeth toy. Take that, put a suit on and a little top hat. And that's Kane. I love him. He's fun. He's an AI creation, and he sends them on little adventures throughout the show. Pomni hates this because she just wants to go home, but everyone does. And as the episodes go on, things, like, get more and more unsettling as you kind of realize that Kane is breaking. Like, in the first couple of episodes, things are great. In the third episode, he starts glitching. That scared me a little. And I'm trying to be very vague because I know not everyone has seen it. I'm trying not to spoil things.
It's literally, somebody sent it to me, and it's still, I gotta watch it.
One of the biggest inspirations, because there's a lot of inspirations for the Digital Circus throughout different types of media, but one of the biggest inspirations is the sci-fi short story I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. So if that, like, and that was very apparent in the most recent episode, and glad I did not watch that at work. It scared me a lot, actually.
This is a daytime watch for me.
Yeah, hold on, look.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me.
This is like-
Joseph, you didn't tell me. Hold on.
People never tell me the right shit about
You didn't
stuff.
tell
That's
me
all
it was
you
based
had to say.
on I Have
Yeah.
No Mouth and I Must... Like, that is a classic.
It is a classic, and it is important to note that it is very much inspired by and not an adaptation.
Right.
Which is apparent and
Based
fine.
on I Have No
Yeah.
No Mouth and I Must Scream, you fucking idiot.
You're
How
such
did you
a
not tell me that?
professional.
But it is it's available for free on YouTube on Glitch's channel. They have a playlist for it. Go binge watch it. All the episodes are like 20-ish minutes, almost 30 minutes. All the characters are interesting. My favorite is Kinger. He's a king chess piece that is not completely mentally here. He breaks my heart every time. He is, like, I can't remember the names of the characters from the books, but he's very clearly a parallel for one of them. Everyone is a parallel except for Pomni, because there's one extra character. So it'll be interesting to see how this ends. And if it's in theaters, then I mean, I will go see it, and I look forward to every parent doing exactly what happened when it went on Netflix, which is they saw a colorful cartoon character and they completely ignored the description and the age rating and let their small child watch it, and then they had nightmares. Because they premiered it on Netflix with episode 3, and episode 3 is where they have a horror adventure, and it was not kid-friendly. Not that the show is kid-friendly. Not that there's, like, a lot of cursing or anything. There's actually a language filter on the show, which is funny.
You gotta
But
tell
there's a
me.
lot of concepts they're talking about and going over that are just gonna fly over a child's head. But I can't wait to see Karens bring their children to see the final episode of this show and be met with horrors beyond comprehension.
No.
Joseph's trying to defend himself.
Cass.
I mean, it's not even a spoiler. That was one of the first things that was ever said about this show.
Yeah, I said you have to tell me that it's based on that. And he said, why? Okay.
Because
He said it would ruin the moment, which... Alright.
anyways, that is that. Again, there hasn't been any official word from Glitch or from Gooseworks, but the Wayback Machine doesn't lie, so we will see. And then after Digital Circus is over, it'll be interesting to see which show they decide to go with next, because they have 3 in the pipeline, like for certain, just Lackadaisy, Knights of Guinevere, and Gaslight District. I don't know which one they're doing first.
Interesting.
They're all great, though. Yes, it's your turn.
All right. So we did a fair amount of bitching when Alamo Drafthouse
Oh, I just thought in general. Sorry.
announced when they announced
It is
that they
true
would
in
switch
general as
to the antithesis of everything that they've ever been about. They are going to use you're going to use your phone to order, so actively introducing a light. And yeah,
People don't know
How
how to
do you miss
control
the-
their
it's
brightness.
literally the thing that you had going for you is that you were
How do you miss the
Clamp
plot that
down.
you set?
Seriously.
and they said so the workers in Denver are striking based on that.
Good.
They are, Alamo Drafthouse Sloan's Lake Union members plan to strike tomorrow, picketing the Denver movie theater based on the phone ordering system. They say that it's been an absolute disaster and that it sucks. And I will say, we called it. Of course.
Yep.
Of course it sucks, and of course it's distracting. They said that it would save... Oh, sorry. That's my water bottle. I'm so sorry. They said that it would be less distracting because they wouldn't drop off your checks in the middle of the movie. And
But-
you're like, okay, but your phone's out. Okay, but your phone's out.
I've never been distracted by them dropping off my check.
Those people were ninjas.
I didn't even see them drop off my
And
check.
you can get some people's information before the movie. That's how tabs work at bars. You could do that. There are so many other ways to do what you said you were trying to do without making phones, without introducing lights.
It's
in the middle of
literally the
movie.
worst idea.
It's
Like,
such a bad idea. And I do want to say, if you are expecting, especially Richardson, to strike, I will remind you, they're in a somewhat precarious position because they got brought back less than a year and a half ago. So it's a little iffy. Don't expect every Alamo to strike, but I'm very, very happy
It's
that the
also-
Denver workers are saying, no.
It's also important to note that after they introduced the phone ordering, they started letting go a lot of their wait staff and people in those positions, but they claimed it was not because of that was not because of this. I'm like, no, you introduced the phone system clearly so that you could just start laying off people.
Yeah, let me check real quick.
you
You were
just
lying.
need food runners
Yeah.
is all you need,
Yeah.
and they're so
But-
transparently obvious.
Like, I don't like even my phone gets pretty dim, but even at its dimmest in a dark movie theater, it is so distracting.
In the last 5 years, I think I've checked my phone once during a movie, and it was during Silent Hill. check.
You didn't even end up checking it because
I wanted to see how long the movie was, and Kat leaned over to me and was like, "There's about 40 minutes left."
Admittedly, I'm bad about my phone in movie theaters, and I enjoy the rule of I have to put it in my pocket because I'm willing to follow the
Yeah.
rule at that point.
Yeah.
But if you don't put any guidelines on me,
I have an ADHD thing where I have to know how long a movie is and how much longer is left. And if I know those things, if I know how long it is and what time it started, I almost never need to check like my timer to see, except during the Silent Hill.
Except for during Silent Hill.
That was a different story.
But like
which
it's
she
just
was
it's
bad.
an OCD thing type of behavior that I need to know that. But like other than that, really really good at it, and I have a reduce white point in addition to making it all the way dim.
Yeah, all the way dim.
There, I have an
everything.
accessibility setting
And,
to
like,
make it even dimmer
you do
than the
the, like,
darkest.
Yeah.
Like tuck it into your coat.
I'm sort of
and
lay it on
look,
my
like,
chest and kind of like do that.
Yeah.
Like I'm playing poker.
And like, I have seen people pull out their
To a
phones
fart?
at Alamo, and the only time I ever saw people doing that, they were a little older or they had really poor eyesight and they were using their own phone light to try and look at, like,
Yeah.
try and write
I've
something
done that.
down.
Like
And
Yeah.
that was, like, the minute I was like, oh, that's what they're doing. It's no longer distracting. Because I know a lot of people are like, well, now I can actually see the menu. I'm like, that doesn't work in your argument because they do let you do that if you need to see the menu.
that's the real problem is that indiscriminate phone usage is what you unlocked. This
Yeah.
people being on their phones blatantly at all the brightness levels all the time.
I mean, the Alamo thing was originally because people were talking on their phones in theaters, and I'm sorry, I have said terrible things to people that have
No
started
excuse.
a phone conversation.
No
In,
excuse.
in Jason's younger days,
But
unhinged.
Here was the other thing that I liked about, like, the little paper. It could look like you're making an order and you're letting a manager know there's a problem.
Yeah.
You still have to pull out, but now you still have to pull out your phone to say that there's a problem, and there's no, I don't know that there's a guarantee the manager's going to see that.
Yeah.
If it's just going to, like, an automated like, little phone thing, I don't know that the manager of that location is going to see it during the movie and actually stop the problem that's happening.
Yeah.
Although now the problem that's happening is people are texting on their phone now. They're talking, because they can have their phone out and just use the excuse that they're ordering more drinks or ordering more
Well,
food.
they won't have to use an excuse. There's not going to be an
Yeah.
altercation. Like, people aren't
True.
gonna, because it's just, that's what you've opened is a free-for-all, and I don't trust the general public, even myself, to not just be on my phone if that's fully allowed and available and not even against the rules. Like,
Yep.
What are we doing?
I've not been to Alamo since.
Neither have I.
Honestly, I
Yeah.
don't plan to.
And they're so close to
Even
me.
though The Pit, I believe their season finale is going to be in theaters exclusively at Alamo, and like, no.
no, thank you. I don't want your
Salem.
subpar popcorn and your fucking phones out.
Sailing the seas for that one.
I miss your
Fair.
fried pickles. Yeah.
You know what? They took away my favorite food item off the
Overpriced
menu, so
drinks.
like I don't care anymore.
What?
It was like these breakfast tacos that had hatch green chilies.
Oh man!
Rip.
They were so good.
When at one
They
point
took them away.
Becky was off on Fridays, and so was I, and we would drop the kids off at the daycare, and immediately go to Alamo Draft House and have mimosas and breakfast tacos, and catch the first showing on Friday of like whatever blockbuster was out that week. It was a magical time, I tell you.
Movie matinees are like peak.
But just as like, all right, kids, y'all going into the daycare. Let's go get wasted
Yeah. Yep.
and get some breakfast tacos.
Yeah. Fuck Alamo.
Yeah.
Go back to your greatness. Anyway.
Jason?
Oh, you want me to go ahead? Okay. Last week I did announce that Super Mario Galaxy, speaking of that, Fox McCloud is going to be making an appearance in the movie, and he is going to be voiced by Glenn Powell of Top Gun, which is kind of appropriate.
Yeah.
But along with this, people were saying, why would you use Fox McCloud? I mean, there hasn't been a game in a couple of years. It's almost been 10 years. We're getting a new Star Fox game. It is in development right now. I have some notes. Now, this is one of my favorite franchises, but also Star Fox 64 is probably my favorite. So just a couple of thoughts. You mentioned
We
that-
all have demands for like.
Yeah, no, these are not demands. These are just helpful hints. Now, we love Star Fox. I love the mechanics of it. It's been one of my favorite games. But we're going to need to expand on this a little bit. And I'm thinking that we need to move more into something to make the latest Star Wars game very good. And that was being able to customize your ship. It gives you like that sense of ownership. So maybe like a point system where we can upgrade our R-Wings and make them better. We're going to need a deeper storyline. I honestly, we have had adventures where Fox goes out of the cockpit. I don't necessarily need those. Give me another transforming R-Wing that can become a tank and a fighter jet. That's amazing because it also transforms. We just need to expand the series. Now, this is in development now. Video games take a while to get done, so don't look for it anytime soon. But with the Switch 2 being practically new and a lot of the nostalgia games like Donkey Kong and Mario Kart selling, it's a good time to bring back Star Fox, especially reintroducing him in the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Which apparently, like we said last week, that scene's not like a blink and you miss it. He's in there quite a bit. And Nintendo's clearly going to do more with Illumination because I smell money. So, yeah, it makes sense. I would love to have a new Star Fox game, especially on this brand new system. But we're just going to need a little bit more depth added to it. And I think one of the things that could provide some ownership is a more customizable system. Definitely a longer storyline. The mechanics of the flight, chef's kiss, don't touch those. They're fine. But definitely something that just expands on the lore, maybe. We're going to need some tension between, like, maybe Falco and Fox. So, let's just make this the best game that we can. This is just a really quick hit. But yes, there is a new Star Fox game in development for the Switch. Nintendo don't do anything without a plan. There was a reason they put him in this movie. They want to get the name out there and let y'all know that Star Fox is alive and well. So, I'll be patiently waiting for a teaser trailer for a new Star Fox game.
How many years before we get Uniracer? I want Uniracer.
Uniracer cameo in the next Mario.
I want Uniracer, and I want a Kid Icarus movie.
Ooh, you're gonna be waiting a while.
It's going to be a while. They're pretty
I
deep.
think we're gonna have a few years before we're scraping the bottom of the barrel and we get to Kid Icarus.
I also would like a new Kid
Kid
Icarus
Icarus.
movie. Yeah.
Kid Icarus would be a dope movie.
He's a little cutie.
He's such a little
He
cutie.
was in a cartoon back in the 80s.
You love
Captain
your
N and the Game
platformers.
Master.
Like, you should love Kid Icarus. But Uniracer, I think I'm alone.
Yeah. I mean, I love it too, but
Yeah.
oof,
like,
oof.
there
It's
is
not
no
enough.
story.
It's just not enough.
I didn't play Uniracer. I played other.
Oh,
You're
it's
a
so
unicycle.
good. It's so much fun.
That's awesome.
It's
actually.
a racing, you're personified.
Do a barrel
and
roll.
you, like, you do tricks, and the tricks make you go faster.
We had
And,
a painting of it.
yeah, I made a painting of it in our old apartment.
That's awesome.
And our little
Like,
symbols canvas wall that we had.
We have to add a new painting.
For what?
I, for one, am very excited about this news. I played a lot of Star Fox 64. The same mission over and
And
over. I
too-
can never get past the first
That
one.
was the
because
one
I'm
where
bad
there
at
was
it, but
exactly
that's okay.
two. It would be like somebody with their mouth closed and mouth open, and it would just.
I agree with the customization aspect of it,
Yeah.
especially with like changing
Yeah.
up classes that like your ship fits into.
I'd also love to be able to outfit my R-Wing per what the mission requirements are.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I might need something with a little more pinpoint access, or I might need something with makes
F's.
bigger booms.
You're absolutely right, Jace. F-Zero. I want an F-Zero movie. What was that Brad Pitt like
Need for
NASCAR
Speed.
whatever movie that came out like
Oh,
last
F1.
year?
Like,
F1.
Forza?
F-Zero.
Like an F-Zero movie.
F-Zero X. It's got a center on the pink one. That was the best one. It was actually the best ship.
I mean,
in
the Twisted
F-Zero.
Metal.
Absolutely.
And the
F-Zero. No, F-Zero.
like gassing.
It's different.
It's a
We're
spaceship
sticking with
racer
Nintendo. Anyway,
thing.
I have a terrible choice for a movie.
I'm
that I
sure you
want.
do.
What?
I don't
What
know.
is it?
Mischief Makers. I would love that as a movie.
I don't
You
know
play
what
as
it
a
is.
robot.
Deep pull.
Huh?
Deep pull.
Yeah. You play as a robot trying to save your pervy scientist who created you from some evil force. I don't remember.
Do you mean Edward Scissorhands?
Somewhere
Kind of.
in Georgia, Austin Creed just went.
Yeah, I know. Y'all don't understand. Okay, so
Somewhere he was reading a book and went, what?
This is one of my favorite games. I grew up with this. My sister and I took turns playing it on the same file so we could beat it. We never did because my cousin deleted the file and we
Goofers.
that's a problem. But I have been wanting to meet Austin Creed very specifically because he also really, really likes this game, and I want to nerd out with someone, and it just happens to be a famous wrestler, and that kind of ruins that want. But I do genuinely think that would make a fun anime series for me specifically.
He and I had a lovely conversation at Dragon Con.
I bet you did.
I mean, there's
Wow,
a game called
rude.
Big Nose the Caveman, but I don't really see that one happening ever.
I've
I
resigned
did-
myself to the fact that Hollow Knight would be an absolute dog shit series or movie or any like. No, that's not real.
You know what? If they did it in the way they did like Samurai Jack, where there's not a lot of dialogue and they let the action do the talking, that would be interesting.
I mean,
Maybe.
Tarkovsky's really good
as
at that
like-
kind of stuff.
You'd have to do a
as like minisodes.
maybe. Literally, the protagonist. The whole thing is that not only does he not talk, he does not have a personality. Like that's the whole point.
They dropped
Like,
a
that would
patch
be-
for Hollow Knight in the past 24
Oh,
hours.
I'm aware. Yeah, they've dropped weird. It's like cosmetic and like.
It was a
game
language
world.
fix was
Yeah.
part of it.
All right. Well,
Oh, did we not want me to talk about Hollow Knight?
I mean,
Do you want to talk about the new Hollow Knight?
I don't want
patch?
to do this for
Do
another
we want
30
to talk about
minutes.
the new Hollow Knight patch? No. Okay.
Either way, new Star Fox game. I will say, as you're talking about customizing your ship, I need to admit something embarrassing that my immediate thought went to Kingdom Hearts and the gummy ship upgrades, and I dreaded the thought of that. I don't want to do that.
Not too far away from the design of their arming, but definitely something to make it your own.
Yeah.
Make it like an X-wing or a Y-wing or something. Yeah.
I never figured out why it's a R wing. It's not an R like the Star Wars.
I don't fucking play Star Fox.
I remember Whitney
She's like,
cosplayed from
literally
it.
the one that I played was the N64
About to
version,
throw me off
and
this
nothing
couch.
since.
All right. Anyway, okay, that is it for the news this week, guys. Thank you for joining us out there. Just recently, our good friend, speaking of Transformers and people that we like, Darren, Tech Force Columbus, has submitted us for a panel for Fan Expo to do our Transformers panel. So
It was a really good panel.
Yeah.
It
Like,
was. I liked it.
and which I have actually kind of wanted to light a fire. Well, maybe we had some very successful panels at Allcon here recently. Why shouldn't we be doing that more? So
We should be. Also, there are people in the chat that made the panel successful. We were very supported and loved. And,
out.
like,
also, y'all should totally recommend we be guests at Fan Expo. I'm just saying. We could live
You don't want
stream
to
from
keep
there.
applying for.
and now I know who some of you are
We could
by
do
your
the show
face.
live from there, so it'd be great.
The only reason I would want to be a guest at Fan Expo so I'd have a singular place to sit that is not in the fucking crowd. I hate it so much.
Yeah.
It's
Cora would be like, "I'm here at the table, and it is mine."
Yeah, I would not move from the table.
just because, like, eating anywhere is impossible at Fan Expo. Like,
Getting to where food is, getting to the bathroom, getting anywhere.
get it together.
That's why I always joke
Dream
with,
Hack
like
can do it.
14 protein
Well,
get it
bars in
together.
my
here's
pockets.
Here's the thing. This year they're renovating half the Kay Bailey. So
So it's not even
at
their
the
fault
Is
now.
it at the Kay Bailey?
I don't know, but that's usually where it is.
Yeah.
Hello, cat.
I don't know. Thank God for the Fates and
I
their,
guess the
like,
cat
a room
butthole.
they have
That's nice.
that we always can hang
Like
out
we've
in.
never seen him before.
Fate's
But you looked
godsend.
right down the barrel.
Truly.
Yeah, just soulmates.
Oh yeah, I
Of,
always
like-
eat in the D&D room.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Like,
Yeah,
do you
we're
have
lucky
any
we got
Dr. Pepper?
friends that
Yeah, we just hide like under the table.
let us
Give
like.
me water, actually.
We try and give back. We've run some speedy RPG.
Yeah, like we do stuff with them, but also we definitely hide like under the table.
Yep.
So do they.
I mean, they do too. So we're just having our own little like card game under the table.
Yeah, recommend us for like a booth so we can like chill out there. That'd be
Yes.
great.
But yeah, look forward to a lot. It's con season, baby.
Oh yeah.
Con season. Maybe we get to talk to the Avatar kids again. That shit's coming out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You'll notice I didn't use that as a story.
Geeky, I bring my own chair. He's a funny guy. Anyway,
Yep.
well, guys, that is it for us this week. please check out supercoolnerdshow.com. Wrote a couple stories up there this week. I do have a review I'm editing up right now, some more content for the channel. A lot of views on our news stories this week and the live show, so we appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much. We are speeding along to our next 5,000 subscriber goal, so keep giving us the word out there. Please check out our friends, the Five-Sided Fates, as well, because they've got stuff coming up here soon.
They've got changes to the game that they're
Yeah.
introducing that I'm very excited about. One of the things that they're introducing is so
It's
cool.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna
I'm
be big.
excited.
It's gonna be good.
Also, go check out our Toy Kind of Mood. They did a show last night. I was a guest on there.
They.
A lot of subs. We were talking about the newest G.I. Joe
Any
drops.
Doms?
Huh?
What?
No. But also check out Alternate Heads on the Geeks Have Game channel on Wednesday nights with my co-host Bobby, who just moved back to Austin and can't wait to come up here and meet everybody.
Shout out.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to follow us at Super Cool Nerd Show on all the socials out there. TikTok, Instagram, Blue Sky, and of course on Threads, and go to the website. If you want to follow us personally, you can follow me on Instagram and Blue Sky and Threads at JasonTheX.
Instagram and Threads at the Good Cast.
Find me on Instagram and Threads at BetterCat, and you can find me here. This is for you, Doc, at 8 o'clock on Thursdays, 8 to 8:30 on Thursdays. That's when the show is. It's on Thursdays at 8.
Thursday night.
That's
that
when
what
it is.
Oh,
That's it's starting from 8 to 8:30.
The ending time is super
Usually
iffy,
our
but-
fault if it's late. My fault.
Ending time TBD.
But yes,
I'm never late to get here.
that's
Fuck
true.
You can find me on Instagram and Blue Sky at Coro Dono Art. That is Coro with a K.
All right, guys, that's it. We'll see you next week. And as we always say around here, keep
on
on
nerding.
nerding.
See how long I can make them wait this week. It's my hobby.
Do
Do you feel like a man?